Well, there you see it. That's the motor. Lots has been happening this week. The motor come out. Look, empty. And this is going to be a quick video to give you guys a bit of an update on Project 12. To get the most out of the car, I want to make sure everything is fresh. So the motor has to come out and it has to be freshened up. I know the compression is good, but I still want to whack a VRS kit in it just to be on the safe side. But it's quite interesting. The car is actually in poor condition. It's been absolutely, as you see, there's all dirt down here. Someone's done a lot of skids in the dirt, taking a paddock bashing. It's the same on the other side. Which, yeah, it's disappointing. Another thing too is that I did go and get the wiring checked out. I always had a bit of fear. The reason why the low horsepower reading of 149, which is on my previous video on the dyno run, go check it out. And the quarter mile time being a 14.5 at 93 mile an hour. Once again, previous video before the dyno one, go check it out. They're actually not too bad. And I went and had the wiring checked out, and as I suspected, there was a loose wire in the back of the Microtech. I will show you my computer. Just give me a second, I'll open the door. So you get an idea how old the computer is that I'm using. So that's it, it's a Microtech. And one of these wires at the top here, obviously, came loose. And the wire that came loose would actually control the fire. And that's why when it was on the load in fourth gear, there was an issue. And the issue was, just ran out of power to the point where it just stopped accelerating, or felt like it stopped accelerating. And you can see my drag racing video that's exactly what was happening. I'd get fourth nice and early, and it would struggle to keep revving harder and harder and harder. So I'm very happy that we did actually find the problem being a loose wire in the back of the computer. It cost me $450 to get all that shit sorted out, which I'm pretty happy with, because he also took a lot of excess wiring that I didn't need out. He checked it all over, and yeah, it's all good to go. And it actually did feel a lot different in fourth gear when I brought it home. The car is heavily pulled apart. As I've said in other videos, I think that from here, right here forward, I'm gonna get resprayed black, and I want the engine bay and everything in the engine to work perfectly. So when I go back up to the drags and try to get my 12-second quarter mile time, I want to make sure there's no excuses of malfunction or whatever. So yeah, that's what I'm doing that for. I want to make sure everything is fresh. It's only a short video today, just an update. And that's what happens. Like it's a process. Building a car, it doesn't happen overnight. I do have a full-time job, and I just want to take you guys on the journey of getting my ultimate goal of 12 seconds quarter mile with a B series. Now, I've been looking around, and quite a lot of people over the years do get 12 seconds out of these little motors, and I know they do it out of the K series. I live in Queensland on the Gold Coast, and I'll be honest with you, I haven't really witnessed it when I go to Willowbank. I've seen a lot of Hondas up there over the years. Like, the place is not packed full of them, but I'll also see the odd one here and there. And the ones that are running 12 seconds better are turbocharged. I know the natural ones do it. I've seen it on YouTube videos, and I believe that this car here has the potential of doing that with this motor. This motor is a B18C7 motor. It is a Type R Jap import motor, and it revs to 9200 RPM. So I believe that if I can get the horsepower reading as it should, which should be around the 170, 180, 190, depending on the modifications, because internally it's going to be standard, you know, you should do it. I hope. Tyres are a big thing. I think I may have to actually run a slick tyre. 12 to 60 footers. Now, I've been looking once again on YouTube. Rule number one, always believe what you see on YouTube, because it is true. But anyway, I have seen people run 12-second quarter miles with standard K series, and they've actually got slicks on them, and they've been running really good 60 footers. 1.7 to be exact. And I was at 2.3 when I ran my 14.5. So I'm not saying that I can do that, but I am saying that you know, with a good set of tyres being slicks, I will run a way better 60 footer, even though like if it was a 1.9. You know, that's 4 temps just on the 60 foot, and rule of thumb kind of equates to probably 6 temps at the back end. So yeah, that's basically where we're at. The next video I should bring up will be hopefully on the engine bay resprayed, and you'll get to see how good that looks. And yeah, all right, please like and subscribe. Sorry once again for this video being a little bit boring, but like I said, it is the process of doing up a car, and I want to keep everyone up to date with what's happening, and you know, just keep a weekly update of progress. Alrighty guys, see ya.